wish I stayed asleep, 'cause I went to bed on top of the world. Today the world's on top of me. Now everybody's got opinions.
At this point, I've been doing theater 30 years, at that point, 25 years. And I'd seen stuff from Broadway, saw some of the brightest stars, but it never, ever had an experience that moved me so emotionally. And after the play, Tony turned to me and she said, "I think we found our church." The wonderful thing about being a part of Eastern Sky Theater is I don't have to compromise. I don't have to compromise my morals. I don't have to have a conversation with the director about not wanting to do something because it goes against what I believe Christ has called me to do. I can be passionate and I can use my gifts for that. And to top it all off, my wife is now on the board of Eastern Sky Theater.
The Last Appeal has had such an incredible effect on people surrendering their life to Jesus Christ because it's relevant to their lives. This play is a great opportunity for the church to seize the moment to answer people's now what question after being touched by God. I encourage churches to bring prayer counselors and to be ready and available to pray with people and to bring them back personally by inviting them to church. I have met many people in our church who came into our church building because of this play, gave their life to Christ, and are now partners with the church, serving in various ministries. And because they were so impacted by God at the church, they're now bringing their families and their friends, and now they're making church a way of life.
But if we are the body, why aren't his arms reaching? Why aren't his hands healing?
My sister and I for years have been trying to get my nephew and his wife to come to church, but because of a bad non-Christian religious experience, they weren't about to come. So we invited them to the play The Last Appeal, and we told them that it's going to be wonderful, and they came out. They agreed to come. And during the play, I would peek over in the dark to see if the play was having any kind of effect on them. And I noticed that my nephew's wife was weeping. And so I could see God was touching her heart. And after the play, they said it was wonderful. They thanked us for inviting them. And my sister called me later and told me that as a result of the play, The Last Appeal, which had a reconciliation theme, that she buried the hatchet with her father. There was some rift between them that I was not familiar with, and they ultimately ended up moving back in to her father's home so that she could finish school and that my nephew could save some money so that they could get their first home. And I actually got the opportunity to see the fruit of that firsthand because they invited us all to a Thanksgiving, a Vietnamese Thanksgiving in their home, and it was a very joyous occasion. And I just wanted to share that as a testimony that this ministry has a tremendous impact on people's hearts, and I think it's going to be a great blessing, and what they're doing is an incredible work that needs to be supported.
This is a man that, like Pastor Timmy said, full of integrity, full of the Word of God that we know is not going to compromise. Therefore, is a man with all of my heart, I can say honestly, that you can trust him. He is raising up disciples. He's not just raising up actors and actresses, he's raising up disciples.
He's the greatest person that God can put in position to disciple these actors here in LA because he's bold, he's wise, and he's full of the Word, and he will not back down from the Word. He will not compromise anything that God has called him to do. And I think that God has always given him such a strong word. Every time he's shared scriptures and parables and anything before prayer or before rehearsal started has been so powerful, so life-changing that every moment with him, if an actor is open to hear, if their heart is open, they will be transformed, because God has ordained his lips, his walk, his ways, everything is a great example for what artists need.
Right.
Being around him, they'll be completely changed, and he's changed our lives.
Yep. Amen.
Absolutely, completely.